Good morning, class. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So, in today lecture, we discussed what the various schemes of data replication of mobile computing database. मोबाइल कंप्यूटिंग डेटाबेस का बेसिकली जो स्कीम्स हैं, थ्री मेजर स्कीम यूज करते हैं हम लोग. बेसिकली जो आपका डेटाबेस है, मोबाइल डेटाबेस, रेप्लिकेशन का मेन इंट्रोडक्शन तो आप कल देख चुके हैं. रेप्लिकेशन replication is the process. It is the process of synchronizing data across multiple servers. Replication is the process of synchronizing data across multiple server. रेप्लिकेशन एक ऐसी प्रोसेस है डेटा मोबाइल कंप्यूटिंग के अंदर जिससे आप ये इंश्योर करते हैं कि डेटा सिंक्रोनाइज वे में मल्टीपल सर्वर से मेंटेन किया जा रहा है. रेप्लिकेशन is the process of synchronizing data across multiple servers. It provides redundancy and increases data availability. It provides redundancy and increases data availability with multiple copies of data on different databases. तो रेप्लिकेशन का मेन पर्पस मैंने आपको बताया कि रेप्लिकेशन इज अ प्रोसेस ऑफ सिंक्रोनाइजिंग डेटा अक्रॉस मल्टीपल सर्वर. It is it contains the process or multiple processes which provide the synchronized data across multiple server. It also provide redundancy and increases data availability with multiple copies of data on different database server. केवल एक डेटाबेस सर्वर से हम लोग डेटा नहीं ले रहे हैं, मल्टीपल डेटाबेस सर्वर से डेटा ले रहे हैं. तो तीन वर्ड्स इसमें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. फर्स्ट, रेप्लिकेशन प्रोवाइड सिंक्रोनाइज्ड डेटा from the multiple server, and it increases the availability of data. It increases the availability of data and provide the multiple copies for same data for all user who are requesting for particular data. Replication is done by two ways. In the first way, any change made at the target data bases are not reflected in the source database. If the database updated and it's a replicated copy not received for the client, then it is a one-way replication. Two-way replication, same record can be changed simultaneously in different location. If the server change the database and that particular database copy is at that moment changed all the simultaneous copied data among the all server. Generally two ways: online data replication, offline data replication. Online data replication, when system is totally connected with the internet, the data backup is made on the real time basis, wherein the data from a host server is copied onto the remote location. Data from the host server is copied on the remote location as soon as the data are to be changed. The online data replication is the two-way replication. At the moment data changes on the server, it directly reflects the change on the other remote location. Offline data replication. In the offline data replication, a backup of the data file is taken remote location on offline basis. The data updated on the server not send immediately to the other server, and when a replicated copy required for that server, then it moves offline mode. What are the basic benefits of the data replication? Availability, parallelism, better performance. These three words show lots of meaning, lots of benefits regarding the mobile data replication. That mobile database replication provide the availability of the data for each user. Parallelism, parallelism shows that single copy of data disseminated over the number of users at the same time. Synchronization process is also maintained, then better performance. It also increases the performance of the data. If you access the updated data, obviously the data is more reliable, more beneficial to the client end. Disadvantage, what the limitation of the application? It increases the overhead on updates. It, the extra overhead incurred over the system, that you always up to date your information, and up, updating the information as well as its replicated copy also transfer for various servers. Duplication is also maintained for the particular updated information. This require lots of management, lots of server working, and obviously cost. Area of users, where data replication is used. Data replication is used in the distributed system and databases. When we require updated information from the database, if any client required recent information from the database, then replication is beneficial. In the distributed system environment, when the information exists on the number of users, number of servers, database server, not centralized manner, then distributed system uses replication of data replication feature. The number of replica, which is referred to as a replication level. Replication scheme also determines the number of replica, number of copies which are referred to the application level. The location of replicas in a distributed system, which are referred to as a replicated system. There are two main constraints: number of replicas for referred application different labels, and location of the replica in the distributed environment. Replica schemes are like placement plan, localization, consistency plan. These are the more detail. We are not come here for this. How the data replication done in the mobile computing? The process of replication. Here we in the diagram show that the server, the mass string application operating systems, file system, TCP IP server, and server storage, then user. These are the various component of the application scheme. The synchronous process, the data replication process. First, asynchronous data replication process. The server, the this approach used to server and storage the application capture file changes at the operating system level, providing improved fault tolerance. Server and storage replication captures file changes at the operating system level, providing improved fault tolerance. Any change in the storage and replica, the file changes at the operating system level, and it also improves the fault tolerance for solving the problem, for solving the error. User changes a file, executes a transaction, or enters a new information into database. These are the various transactions, even execution taking place, even and new entry in the database, or any other change, deletion of this particular database. Any type of transaction updates the data. Data flows from the user to the server application application layer. User requests with the help of API, built-in software on client and mobile devices. Data flows from the user to the server application layer. Operating system, file system in the closed real time. Data then flows to the storage. This point shows that how the user requests from a mobile device to the specified server, software, then software request to the particular API. API transfer the data to the database. The file system then filters driver, capture copy of the data, send the copy of the server B, and bandwidth. After receiving the request from the API, the request is processed by the server, and the related information copied from the another localized server, and send it to the replica copy to the client end. The server takes the backup of the copy of the data, which then is stored in the hardware. If any changes done by the client end, then it also save in the server end and reflect the changes over the various type of locations where the replica copy is stored. These are the basic working of the replica. The working, I explained the working, how the replica taking place in the uh, data application mobile computing. Then the data application topic is very wide, and lots of information also cover in various software and others. But here we consider some limited according to our syllabus. Uh, as I explained, the diagram of the database replication, how its work, uh, these written the document. Type of the replication. Also, we discussed the transactional replication, snapshot replication, merge replication. I quickly review the types of replication. There are how many types of replication done in the databases? There are majorly three types of replication which are done in the mobile computing, but two are other. Full table replication, transactional replication, snapshot replication, merge replication, key based incremental replication. Now we discuss the types of replication. Full table replication. Full table replication means that the entire data is replicated. All the data is replicated. This includes new updated as well as existing data that is copied from the source to destination. This method of replication is associated with the higher cost since processing power and network bandwidth required. The full table replication concept signify that all the data replicated each and every time when the updation is taken place. This concept is very costly, very time taking, and usually done in the client server backup system architecture, where the backup server are always takes the once updated copy of the server database. This method is not done in the mobile computing because it takes lots of time, lots of money, cost. But this is also a replication method. We make the backup copy of the updated data in the separate machine. Next, transactional replication. Transactional replication. The data replication software makes a full initial copies of data from origin. The subscriber database receives updates whenever data is modified. Transactional replication, in this type of replication, the data when is updated, ये कौन है भाई? ये इस पे ये सर रिकॉर्डिंग ट्रांजिशन एप्लीकेशन बेसिकली डेटा रेप्लिकेशन जो सॉफ्टवेयर है इस ये तभी रेप्लिकेटर परफॉर्म करते हैं इस मेथड के अंदर कि जब आपका रेप्लिकेशन किसी पर्टिकुलर ट्रांजेक्शन के होने के बाद होता है, अपडेशन होने के बाद होता है। और ये जो this is more efficient mode of replication since fewer rows or copies, not the whole data is copied for the backup, only certain rows, certain information which are updated by the with the that particular transaction, it must be copied. And this method is done in mobile computing for replication purpose as well as in any other information server to server environment. A snapshot replication. In the snapshot replication, data is replicated exactly as it's appear in any given time. Any particular time moment, the updated copy of the data taken as a snapshot, and this in snapshot send it to the as a backup, as a updation process. A snapshot replication does not pay attention to the change of made of data. It not waits for updation, wait for changes of the data. It only waits for time. At the particular time instance, it takes the snapshot of database and send it to the server. This mode of application is used when the changes made to the data tends to infrequent manner. If you are not ensure that the data updated in the particular time, the timing is not defined for the updation, then you make a automated time slot, and at a particular time ends, particular time slot, it takes the snapshot of the data. This is majorly used in the mobile computing database for the updation of the data for making the replication process. Here the two terms publisher and subscriber. Publisher and subscriber are basically publisher who maintain the original copy of the data, subscriber then user, client end. So these two terms are frequently used in the mobile computing, publisher and subscriber. It similarly to the server and client. Then next third is merge replication. In the merge replication, the server client architecture environment use, it allow both the publisher and subscriber make the changes data dynamically. Server also can change the database, client also change the database. In merged application, data from two or more databases are combined to form a single database, thereby the contributing to the complexity of using this technique. In the merged database, the all updation, it may be at the client end or the server end or a subscriber end or the publisher end, but all data combined and the whole copy of the data updated according to their updation, the merge application. Then next type of key, they are in the mobile computing, we use only these three types of replication process, not full table replication, or here last one, key based incremental replication. Also key based incremental data capture. The technique only copies the data changed the last update. At the last updation process done, and the key element key can be looked at the element that exists within the database that trigger data replication. Since a few rows are copied during the each update, the costs are significantly low. Key replication process, like similar to that, any node or any special command, like in the SQL Server database, we use commit statement. After commit, the data is updated. Any notation we send to the server, and after receiving that particular key element, the database is updated. The drawback, the drawbacks lie the fact that replication mode cannot use this recover hard deleted data, since the can value is also deleted along with the record. It totally depends on the key value. Whenever the key value sent, the data is copied. It also is not applicable in the mobile computing. But there are 5 types of data replication methods which are available for the replication process. If we consider the DBMS process, database management system में 3 type की full data replication, partial data replication, no replication. The full data replication means that the complete data is replicated at every site at the distributed system. 3 methods. Full replication in the DBMS. As we know, we are considering the DBMS. Also, we explain this. Full data replication means that a complete database is replicated at every site of the distributed system. Each and every site of distributed system, all the data replicated at that end. This maximize the data availability. The benefit of the full data replication is provide the data availability, update information, because every time data is replicated, copied, and when anybody require for the data, it is available for the updates. Redundancy occurs. Redundancy means repetition of data. Full replication contribute the faster execution of global queries. As a result, can be obtained with the local server. All the queries are easily handled in the full replication because it contains the updated information, all the data on the each and every distributed server. The disadvantage of full data replication is that the update process tends to be on slower side. If you copy all the data each and every time, then the whole process is slower, obviously. This makes keeping up to date copies of data every location quite challenging. And it also not maintain successfully that you copy all the data each and every updation after each and every updation, and every location maintained successfully. It may quite challenging. This is the diagram shows that the how the full replication taken place. User requesting from the app, send the request to the server. Server process the request, then find in the original database. Original database also contain the various replicas or the servers, replica copies, and these replicas are available for this. If the request is any readable information, requesting information, then it is easily available. But if change occur any site of the database, it will copy all site of the database. It takes time. When the full replication is done in the DBMS, then it, as we saw earlier, it is a slower process of replication. Then partial data replication is again the next method for the DBMS replication process. Partial replication occurs when the only certain fragment of the data are replicated. Only certain portion of the data are replicated. And the portion of data selected due to the importance of the data at the each location. How the data is important, then the portion is selected. The number of copies can range from 1 to the total number of nodes in the distributor. The number of copies can range from 1 to the total number of nodes in the distributor system. In an enterprise environment, this mode application useful for members of sales, marketing team, whereas a partial database is stored on the personal computer and regularly synchronized with it. Suppose you have a company for product selling and marketing, then your employees, marketing agents or salesperson contains only fewer data on his or her mobile. But if any query required for that particular database, a portion of database on that particular client server, client mobile device, it must be updated. So like a salesperson takes the updated information from server, marketing agent also takes information from the server, but the whole data is situated in the centralized server. So this example shows that how the partial data replication taking place. This mode replication can be useful for members of sales and marketing teams where the partial database is stored on the personal computer or any server and regularly synchronized with the main server. Your client database is regularly synchronized. When you are connected with the server, then the data is updated to your client. And this updation is beneficial for the this scenario, partial data replication. Here the computer user use the request, same working is same, but partial application requested inform the portion of information you want to from the server, that information it copies to you, not all. Original database, this one, no replication. The difference between here, the all database server contain the whole data, and here different portion of the data is stored in the different server. No replication. In this mode, the of replication, only one fragment exists on each site of distributed system. Only one fragment exists on the each site of distributed system, while no replication can be attributed to the age of data recovery. Adverse effect on the speed of execution of queries, since multiple users access the same server. Compared to the other application scheme, no application provide a poor availability. Here, the only single portion of data, F1, F2, F3, single portion is stored, and no copies replicated copy of all data exists in the every part of the server. This is the very low availability of structure, very poor availability of data, and it not be everywhere expected this type of replication. Then last this one is the topic is prevent data loss with the device control plus. How we ensure that our data is lost and how it is recovered. Certain mechanisms use the device control plus. It is a security solution from manage engine. Prevents removable device. It prevents the removable devices such as USB sticks, thumb drives from gaining unauthorized access to node across a distributed system. Removable storage devices are an ever-present danger to security of the data in an organization. Critical system privacy of the customer and employee personal information. Additionally, critical system across your production environment are subject to inside the attacks of personal professional again. Whenever files are modified on the copy to the USB device control plus copies the original file to the password protected network shared that enable ease of recovery in the event of data branch. Now we explain the what is the prevent data loss in the device control plus. As we know that the detachable hardwares, detachable storage devices like USB, any thumb drive, flash drive, which easy to carry the data from one to another place. These devices are very beneficial to transferring the data. But in spite of transferring the data, isness of transferring the data, it may be occur. Then D devices lost your data. For prevention of these USB devices and thumb drive drives, your critical information may be lost. Then a single functionality, especially in the data replication process, the device control plus. The device control plus is a security solution. It is a security package or a software provided in the manage engine for prevention of the information in the removable device. For prevention of the information in the removable device. किसी भी रिमूवेबल डिवाइस से जो आपकी इंफॉर्मेशन आप इधर उधर ले जा रहे हैं, ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं, उसकी इंफॉर्मेशन जो लॉस हो सकती है, उस लॉस इंफॉर्मेशन या सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड कराने के लिए उस इंफॉर्मेशन को हम लोग डिवाइस कंट्रोल प्लस का यूज करते हैं. इट इज द सिक्योरिटी पैकेज यूज इन द मैनेज इंजन. USB sticks, thumb drives, any other drives, and anybody can access those USB devices. Unauthorized access of the node across the distributed system. It may be possible you put in the USB and access the server database, hack the database from the server in the distributed environment. To prevent this removable device attack for your database, the device control plus security mechanism used for the by the engine. Any removable storage device present with the danger, with the security of the data in the organization, it may be uh, totally managed by this device control plus software. And it also maintain the privacy of the customer and employee personal information. It also ensure that the privacy of the customer and uh, personal information may be secure. This is the concept of device control plus. How the device control plus maintain this type of security for removable device. In the second paragraph, it explained well. In the critical system production environment are subject to the insider attacks for personal professional gain. If anybody access data from want to access the database from the USB or any removable device in the from server, at that moment the modified copy of the USB device, modified, if you want to modify the copy of the USB device or any copy access the device from the server, then device control plus copies the original file. Then device, this is the working of this. Then device control plus copies the original file to a password protected network. Share that enable ease of recovery of the event of the database. If you are authorized and accessing the data from the server with the help of removable device, then at that moment device control plus copies your the critical information in the password protected manner on the network, and the this protected password protected copy of the data beneficial when any corruption done by unauthorized person or any removable device, and also provide the recovery of that critical information which is password protected in network at that data breach. This is the whole working of the prevent data from the loss with the help of removable devices. In the present scenario, this hacking process is very widely used. And for prevention of this, the system provides you the device controller plus, in which you enable the password protected information backup security. Quickly, I today I completed the data replication process, types of explained earlier, full application. This is also explained there. Preeti Singh. Then these are the, we also already explained that the what are the no application and application. I make this notes for you. All the advantage, the disadvantages explain these points. As more storage space is needed for storing the replicas of the same data, as you know earlier. Data replication becomes expensive. Maintaining the data consistency at all different sites, it involves complex measures. Uh, Advantage of data replication, if we conclude the uh, data replication process, if you join next, सभी लोग ज्वाइन हो जाएंगे दोबारा से एडवांटेजेस और हम लोग कंक्लूड करेंगे डेटा रेप्लिकेशन को उसको फाइनल कमेंट से. एडवांटेजेस एंड डेटा रेप्लिकेशन बेसिकली जो है उसको डिफाइन अगर करते हैं आप.
सर अटेंडेंस टाइप कर दो.
अटेंडेंस में बेटा आप रिजाइन करेंगे तो करेंगे, मिनट बंद होने जा रही है 1 मिनट
ठीक है
बाद
ठीक
कर. हाँ,
है टाइप कर दिया देखो.
नहीं आप फिर से ट्राई कर दिए, अभी अभी मत टाइप करिए क्योंकि क्लोज जाएगा, फायदा क्या.
सर अभी मत पढ़ाइए फिर.
मैं रुक गया हूँ 1 मिनट का ब्रेक करके. नेक्स्ट अभी ज्वाइन होंगे तो बस कंक्लूड करना है रेप्लिकेशन को. इससे 2-3 क्वेश्चन बन सकते हैं क्लियरली.